Hey peeps, it's your Uncle Mongrel.
And Aunt Robin.
Hey, how's it going? Thanks for joining us on this very first attempt at doing one of our segments for our upcoming vlog podcast, however we're gonna do it. I'm not sure yet, but this is our first attempt. We do have some things to work out, so
might be a little rough at first.
It might be a little rough at first. We got new equipment, new editing software and stuff.
We're learning as we go. Hopefully it'll get better. Stick with us.
Stick with us, please. Yes. So anyway, take a look at this. This is the first one, but will be one of the segments of the show. Also, if you could go to our YouTube channel, that's Random Access Web TV. Subscribe, hit the little notification bell. Let us know any comments. That was one of our cameras, BBC. We got stuff to learn, what I'm telling you. Anyway.
Yeah. Subscribe, even if you never watch another video.
Yeah, subscribe, because we've got the viewer hours, viewer time on this stuff that we already have on there already, but we got to get the subscriber base up, you know. And I've always just used it just to share my videos and stuff, but now I'm trying to use this channel, so I got to get subscribers up. Go to the YouTube Random Access Web TV, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you know when new content falls. I'm trying to do it at least once a week, maybe twice if I can. Then you like, share, comment, all of that is part of the algorithms. Go to the Facebook page, Random Access Web TV, and we are also, we've got it out there. We haven't officially launched it, but Stewart Perspective on Facebook is out there. That is what will be our podcast, vlog, whatever we decide to do, Stewart Perspective.
We're going to be doing lots of different stuff, off lots of different genres, not just one certain thing. Not just murder mysteries or food or whatever. We're going to be doing just whatever happened that week or the week before. You know, any kind of movie. I like to say I've got questions because I've seen a lot of movies that left me going, I have questions
here.
So we'll be doing all kinds of stuff.
All kinds of stuff, except we're staying away from as much as we can religion and politics.
No religion, no politics.
Because the world's nuts, and you know. We don't need that in our lives because we got enough of that as it goes.
And when we say the world, we mean my family. So
hey, mine's out there too. I love you,
our family.
I love you. But anyway, thanks for sticking through this long. If you stayed this long, I'm gonna go ahead and let you go now. Hit up the video. Remember, hit up the pages. Subscribe. Help us bring our numbers up. Share it to everybody you know. Tell them to just at least go subscribe, even if you never watch a video again. Let's get our numbers up so we can start kind of monetizing and get a better algorithm, and our page can be found a lot better on the internet. So, anyway,
if you don't like it, maybe your friends will.
Yeah, there you go. Exactly. If you don't like it, maybe your friends will. Anyway, that's it for now. Love, peace, and bacon grease, y'all. Bacon. This is Uncle Monroe and Aunt Robin.
Aunt Robin.
Yes. Conversations from the truck. First attempt at this. We're going to see how this works or not. It is Valentine's Day, so happy Valentine's, people.
Happy Valentine's. Woo!
Yeah. You know, most of y'all know we've been traveling around the last couple of years, and we spent a few years up here in New Hampshire, and while we were up here, we always like to look for the best Mexican food place that we can find, you know. And when we were up here, it took us, for the first 5 years we were here, it took us a good year and a half to find the best tasting Mexican food restaurant in this area up here. And we were gone for 2 years now. We've been back a few months and been waiting for our chance to come all the way over here, an hour and 20 minutes to Milford, New Hampshire, to Mi Jalisco's. And today is Valentine's Day, and tomorrow we start a new food journey to try and correct some of our terrible eating habits from way back when. and also maybe lose a little weight and stuff. But that's a whole other journey that we'll be talking about later on. But for today is our last splurge meal, and it was Valentine's Day, so we came to Mi Jalisco's, and man,
it is so good.
Did not disappoint. We had to roll ourselves out of there. Not gonna lie, there's a couple of things that are a little bit different. Of course, COVID, everybody's got to wear their masks. They got the booths all divided up, but there's still plenty of room in the booths and everything. And they've actually doubled the size of the place, so there's more seating, even though they're at like I think half capacity is what we have right now.
Yeah. Were they? Because it looked like every booth was pretty much filled when we got there.
I don't know. We have to look at what New Hampshire's doing right now. I don't know where New Hampshire's on that right now. But anyway, was well divided, well nice. So they're doing their part on that. As always, the waitstaff was very attentive.
Very nice, very wonderful.
Very, very, very nice. We got one thing that I did ask about. One thing I used to love here is they did a tableside guacamole. That was amazing, and I'm going to insert a video right here of that tableside guacamole. So there's my mark. Anywho. Unfortunately, they don't do the tableside guac anymore, but it is still made the same way. It just does. They don't have the little cart, and they don't come out to your table. It's a real shame because the guy was extremely amazing at making it, and it was like fresh. It was like mother's milk. You know, it was awesome. But regardless, the guacamole is still the same there. It's just not tableside anymore. But just for nostalgia purposes, plus I told her I'd put it on their Facebook page. There's the video. Now, back to our regular commentary experience on this thing. My God, it was delicious.
So good. Started out with the house margarita.
Yeah.
Which never disappoints.
Never have we had a bad
good.
Margarita there. And that was just the house margarita.
It's the
Nothing
house.
fancy.
Yeah, but it's still very good.
Oh, yeah, I could have been. If we weren't an hour and 20 minutes away, I definitely could have had another, maybe two. Right, but that's got to stop too. So, but although Robin has found some extremely low-carb ways for me to have my Moscow Mule, which is awesome of her, and we'll talk about that in the future. Back on point. Mi Jalisco's margaritas, amazing.
Very good.
The salsa, it's handmade salsa. You can tell everything is chopped and diced, and it's all just
the onions that are like a bigger,
thicker onions in them.
Like, you know, it's so good. I mean, I could just sit there and just have like that, you know, with the chori queso.
Oh, that was the next thing. Chori queso. If you haven't had chori queso, okay, this is their white queso with chorizo and pico de gallo, fresh chopped pico, and oh my God, they use a white queso fresca, and it is just amazing.
Very, very good.
And we were just talking, you know, like, okay, we got to cut down on carbs and stuff. We're allowed to eat cheese and meat and vegetables, but the tortilla chips. So in the future, we'll just order the queso fresca and 2 spoons. How's that sound? That'll work. That works, right? Yeah.
So we can do that, right? We can do that.
I don't think that's how this works, but man,
that's and 2 X-Lax, please.
Yeah, things might bind up a little bit after that. Anyway.
Very good stuff.
The chori queso. Make sure you get the chips and salsa, the chori queso. Now it comes on to the main course. What did you get, my love?
I had the enchilada supremas.
Yeah, now it comes. They said it
comes with the red enchilada sauce on it. You get 3 enchiladas. You get a chicken, you get a beef, and you get a cheese, and you get rice and like a salad with tomatoes and stuff on top of your enchiladas. Now she said you get red enchilada sauce. I don't care for that. It kind of gives me a lot more heartburn than I choose to have on a daily basis. So I said, you know, can I get something else on it? She says, well, we have green sauce. And I'm like, red or green? And I said, well, can I just get cheese on it?
Again with the cheese, but
and
that's
I'm like,
fine.
I don't think they're going to tell you no.
No, they won't.
So I had cheese sauce put on top of my enchiladas and added beans because I don't really care for rice. No. So amazing. And what's really amazing about it is that they did not charge extra for any of that.
Yes, no charge for the
no upcharge, no dollar charge for the cheese, no $2 charge for the beans. They did not upcharge me anything on that, and that is another amazing, amazing thing.
Awesome. I got the choripollo, which is a seasoned grilled chicken breast with chorizo, smothered in chorizo and queso. Oh my god. Oh my god, I can't.
Chorizo and the queso.
If you're not from the South, you really don't understand the importance of chorizo. I'm sorry to my northern peeps up here. I know you don't understand the importance, but it's like its own separate food group back home. Okay.
Yeah, and what I really like about their chorizo is it is not full of grease.
Yeah, and
we went to another Mexican food restaurant that's a little closer to home that I'm not going to name. But we had been there before, and when we went there before, it was okay. It wasn't like the greatest, but it was good. It was good for close. You know?
For close.
And we had their chorizo, and it was so greasy that I just couldn't. It was not good.
Yeah.
But this one here is not greasy. Apparently, they take the time to get the grease off of it.
To strain it, yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
Which is nice too.
Yeah, it's usually a very greasy sausage, with Spanish seasoned sausage and stuff like that. And it does come with a lot of grease, so you get a chorizo taco and stuff with your eggs, and it usually that grease mixes well with eggs, not so much for just being on top of another meat. So
or in cheese.
Ugh. But regardless, it was. I took the first bite and I had a healthy sampling of the cheese and the chorizo and the seasoned chicken, and it was like, oh, shut my mouth. That was the bite of happiness right there. And so yeah, and their beans. There's nothing. Robin was talking about at the dinner table. Their beans have their own seasoning to them too. They're not just refried beans. They're seasoned, and man, tasty. Just put those on a chip and So, choripollo, 100%. What did you have? The enchilada supreme, 100% queso fundito, or not? What was it? Oh, chori queso. Good lord, everybody calls it a little different. Theirs is chori queso. There's queso fundito and some other places like that, you know. But that's 100%. Let me see. Now from there we went on to dessert.
Oh, well, hold on. Back up.
Oh, we're backing up. Sorry, backing up.
Beep, beep, beep. Yeah, I feel like a truck, man.
Yeah.
That's what I feel like right now. A beach ball. But anyway,
train of thought.
Gone.
Track.
Totally.
Track.
I was gonna say something.
Gone.
Oh, the enchilada. 3 enchiladas. Let's put it this way. I ate the chicken one. I ate some of the cheese one. Mostly I eat the insides because too much tortilla, that will definitely fill you up. But I ate my beans, didn't eat the rice, and I just couldn't eat anymore.
We're sitting there, we're both of us, and I remember this distinctly. I said, I said, you don't have to eat it all. And she just looks across the table at me with those beautiful blue eyes. She goes, but I want to.
I want to.
So,
but I just couldn't. So, I said the same thing to the man who came to pick up the plate. I was like, it was so good. I wanted to eat it all. I just couldn't. But what do? We turn around and we order dessert.
Okay, let's back up. I wanted sopapillas, okay?
Yeah.
I wanted sopapillas. And Robin's looking at the menu of all the desserts, and she's going through those and everything. Hey, look, there's Canine Country. Right on. We're driving, by the way, if you haven't figured it out. This is a conversation in the truck, okay? So, regardless, she's looking at the menu, and I just wanted sopapillas. I knew I didn't want to overload. I was already past the point of full, where that airbag, that internal airbag deploys, and you're like, I can't eat anymore.
No more.
I'd already passed that point. But I damn sure wanted a sopapilla since this was our last splurge meal, right? Well, the waitress comes to the table, and she goes, yeah, we have everything except we're out of sopapillas. I was like, damn it! Really?
Yeah, and if you don't know this already about us, anytime we go anywhere to eat, whatever we want, they're usually out of it.
Yep. That's so true.
What they don't have that day.
That is so us. Yes, that is so us. So, what was it you got?
I got the molten, which, your everyday molten little lava cake and a thing of ice cream with some whipped cream.
Yeah, so that's just good no matter where you go.
That was, yeah.
And then I had their fried ice cream. Now, fried ice cream, my pop introduced me to that when I was knee-high to a grasshopper. And
I was wondering how they make that.
It's super hard fried ice cream wrapped in. This one was you do it some
This was cornflakes.
Cornflakes, and then they deep fry it for just a few seconds to harden the outer shell on it. But it's so sweet. It's so sweet. My dad introduced me to that when I was, like I said, knee-high to a grasshopper, and I just thought it was the you know, nectar of the gods or something. You know, it was the greatest thing in the world. And so I don't get to eat that a whole lot. A lot of people don't. A lot of places up north don't know what fried ice cream is and don't have it. But these guys do. But they had a choice. You get chocolate and strawberry or honey and cinnamon. And I couldn't decide which one.
I'm thinking honey and cinnamon sounds good.
Yeah, and I'm thinking chocolate and strawberry sounds just as good. And being that this is the last kind of splurge meal, I asked the waitress, can I have both?
he said, you think I could have all? And I was like, they're not going to say no.
And, yep, she's right. They didn't say no. She goes, yeah, we usually do that anyway. I'm like, okay, yeah, cool. And so they brought that all out. And in the little video clip, I'm going to have pictures of this food. And you'll see the picture of this ice cream. And that freaking fried ice cream was as big as my fist. And then everything piled on top of it. And I took one look at it, and I just thought, that is just decadence right there. And I also thought, there's no way in hell you're going to be able to finish that, you fat bastard. And, yeah, Aunt Robin finished her chocolate cake because
I didn't care.
It's chocolate cake.
I didn't care. I was like, I'm finishing it.
Yeah, chocolate cake, you just got to finish it.
I might throw up right here at the table, but I'm finishing that chocolate cake.
Let's not do that. No throwing up the table. Please, no, I couldn't handle it. But right there with you. Anywho, so I only made about half of that ice cream. I got about half of it, and I was just like, I had to put the phone down. I had the food down. The phone. There you go. I had to put the phone down. I had to put the food down, the fork.
Let's put it this way: putting the phone down for you is as hard as putting the food down. Okay,
yes,
let's just face it.
Those of you who watch my videos, yes, I
constantly hard for you to do.
Have a phone in my face all the time. Yeah,
all the time.
Anywho, so I had to put it down because it was Canos Most Machos. Yes, the food one this time around. Was who is stronger, man or food? It was the food this time. The food did it. I could not complete the dessert, but it was worth every damn bite. It was. This whole meal. If you were in Milford, New Hampshire, anytime, look up Mi Jalisco. It won't disappoint. We're from Texas. So we grew up on Mexican food and Tex-Mex and stuff like that. And like I said, it took us a good year and a half of searching New Hampshire when we lived here for 5 years. And we were trying to find it. It took us a year and a half to find this thing. And it's an hour and a half away. So we make a special trip. We come over here just for this food. And so if you're up this way, Milford, New Hampshire, Mi Jalisco's, check them out. 100% approved by your Uncle Mongrel and Aunt Robin. So, yep, I think
2 thumbs up.
There you go. And that's going to end this conversation from a truck. So, love, peace, and bacon grease, y'all. Bacon.